This is BSS Carolinas, live from Charlotte, North Carolina. We are proudly sponsored by Attitude Broadcasting with your host, Rocky. The next one said JJ Barea. I was like, what? Where did JJ Barea get a player of the week? Go up to number 4, a serviceable player. Fitzpatrick. I'm going to say Summit Foundation, Jason Garrett. Mr. 315.
The Cowboys. Wait a minute, Jason Garrett's the coach for Dallas? I'm going to have a name. Jesus Shuttlesworth. Don't give him a pass on that suit either and that hat, Tom Brady.
Probably the best.
And Big Shot.
And ain't nobody fresher. I'm in Mason, Martin, Margella. Tom Brady, losers. Dude. Gotta show them love while you can. The Doo-Doo Browns get their first win of the season. Bill Belichick, he got game. Be Reggie Langford. Who the hell is this running back? Cowboys. They holding up to 6, baby. This segment is sponsored by Cody Zeller.
You're listening to BSS Carolinas.
Welcome to BSS Carolinas. All right, let's go to the next game. Everybody's biggest game of the weekend. It's the Bengals at RG3 Browns.
Everybody got their own opinion. Everyone got something to say. When will he pay attention? Probably not today. Like, what's he doing now? And he's making money. How? He just did what? Someone told me he's dropping out. Or he's dating so-and-so. And everyone knows how that'll go. She said this. He said that.
That was P. Holler. Who Cares official video. So there we'll
P. Holler?
We'll give P. Holler some love on the show today. Who Cares game of the week? It would be the Bengals Browns. Anybody going? Listen, I was going to Bengals before the show, but once Browns said RG3, I don't know. Who are you going with?
5,500 tickets available for this game in Cleveland, starting at about $10. Cleveland, Cincinnati 5.5 point favorite. 42 is the over under. 35 degrees. They're calling for snow. Battle of Ohio. If Cleveland don't win this game, they're not going to win the game all year.
That's what I was saying.
And they're not going to win this game. Not with Robert Griffin. Cincinnati is still fighting for something. They think they still have an outside shot. Cincinnati wins this game. Andy Dalton has a big day. Huge day.
Cincinnati wins this game easily. I think because I think Cleveland's going to go 0-16.
You think they lose?
I think
you going to Cleveland?
Hell no! Hell no!
Cincinnati, I'm going with.
Oh my God! Who the hell cares?
All right. Listen, I'll go. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm going to Cleveland Browns, man.
I can't either.
They're playing the Bengals. This is it. What's the rest of their schedule look like? Who they got after this?
They got Pittsburgh. They got Baltimore again, and then they got one more team. All of them are losable games.
Yeah, very losable.
Listen, Cleveland, I'm begging you. This is it. You got Buffalo coming up. After Buffalo, you got Pittsburgh and Baltimore, right?
That's it.
Dude, this is it. Come on, Hugh Jackson.
They might
circle the wagons.
But you'll have another chance of them winning a game against Buffalo. There'll be another chance, but I don't think they win that either. 0-16 for the Browns.
No, I'm gonna go. Listen, I'm gonna go with the upset. If you can call it upset, the Browns will get their first win of the season.
It will be an upset.
RG3 will hit T. Prizzle for at least 1 or 2 touchdowns. I hope because he's on my fantasy team. Anyway, I'll go with the Brownies. Let's move to Sunday's afternoon games. Man, let's start with the great game they have.
Oh my God! Who the hell cares?
That would be the one and only New York Jets game that we're going to talk about next. The Jets at the Niners.
Ooh.
Another game. Anybody want to make a pick?
Pass.
Well, you got to make at least a pick.
San Francisco is actually a 2.5 point home favorite. They're starting Bryce Petty. I'm going to take Colin Kaepernick and the woeful 49ers to beat Bryce Petty and the woeful Jets.
Do we even know that Kaepernick is starting yet?
Yes. No, he's starting. They came back out and said,
did they? Okay.
They said that he's going to play after what
Blaine
happened
Gabbert
last
wasn't
week.
any good either.
Yeah.
Then I'll take San Fran in that game with a score of being 2-zip.
The first 1 to 5 wins.
Yeah,
this game.
2-0.
43.5 is the over-under. So
Dude, I would say 25 should be the over-under. I mean, actually 10. This should be a game of 10 points. Every over-under is 10.
Yeah.
I'll go with the Jets. I'm going to go with Bryce Petty to win this game. If Matt Barkley could look good against the Niners, Bryce Petty can do it as well.
Good point.
Hey,
Good point.
Against the Colts, you can say what he wants. When he came into the game, he made some good throws. He overthrew them a couple times, but he made some good passes when he was in the game.
Matt Barkley's had previous games which he has played. Bryce Petty has had a couple snaps here and there.
No, but they're playing the Niners. You can win this game. The Niners.
Chip Kelly, if you can't beat Bryce Petty in the New York Jets,
he gets another.
You need to get fired.
He gets another year.
There is no way you should lose this game.
All right, moving to the next game. Speaking of someone that should get fired, the Falcons at the Rams. Is anybody going with the Rams?
No.
Because I'm not. I'm not going with
No.
Jared Goff in this game.
Atlanta's-
Sanu may be out.
Julio was
gimpy, but
he'll
they
probably
said
play.
he's going to play, but Sanu's not playing.
Atlanta still has too many weapons. Tyler Gabriel, what a pickup. Cleveland, what are you doing? Atlanta wins. Atlanta rolls.
I'm going L.A.
Anyway, you going to Rams? You
going
going with
the
Jared
Rams.
Goff, huh?
Atlanta's
That
going to blow
Goff
it.
wagon.
Yes, Atlanta's going to blow this
game.
game. Atlanta's going to blow this game.
Let me tell you, a couple weeks ago, I was on the Goff wagon. I'm off the Goff wagon. I'm off the Wentz wagon, Pennsylvania, or wherever else that may be, that fairyland. Because once you go Dak, you don't go back.
That's right.
So, the Dak Express, the Zeke and Dak, whatever you want to say this week. I'm going to Falcons.
I'm going
It ain't gonna
L.A.
be even
I'm
close.
going to L.A.
Ain't going to be even close. They got a lame duck coach, The next game, the big game one of the big games, Seahawks at the Packers. Who y'all got?
Seattle, a 3-point road favorite. Temperature 28 degrees and snow in
Is it
Wisconsin.
snow? It's snowing?
They said it's going to snow. 45 and a half is the over-under. I think Green Bay has figured some things out. And some weeks Russell Wilson looks good, and then other weeks he has a Tampa game. Or he has an Arizona 6-6 game. I think it's one of those weeks where they looked so good and so dominant last week that they come down to earth. Green Bay wins this game 24-20.
All right, who you got?
Seattle, 17-14.
I've got Green Bay winning because Aaron Rodgers. I'm telling you, man, in the snow, the only thing that scares me about Green Bay, James Starks has not looked good the last couple of weeks. They need a running game against Seattle. I don't know if they're going to do it.
Aaron Rodgers can be that running game.
Right. And without Earl Thomas, say what you want about this defense. It's not the same defense. Ted Ginn burns you. I know you got Cam Chancellor, but dude, Shed, that guy is not, unstoppable. And I'm gonna go with the Packers.
If you Seattle and Richard Sherman, do you put him on Nelson or do you put him on Randall Cobb? Or do you just have to have him play his side?
Sherman?
Yeah.
I just have him play his side because what are you going to do? You can't keep moving him over. I think you let him play the side where
he's most comfortable and most confident.
Where you have Chancellor on one half of the field, you have Sherman on the other. That way you kind of take away the weakness of that secondary. You hope. But the biggest thing is going to be the linebacker core. They got to get after Rodgers and not let him get the ball deep. If they burn him deep a couple times, it's going to be a long day for Seattle. And now on the bad side, who's going to stop Jimmy Graham? If they get the ball to him.
I think Ha Clinton Dix being one of the best safeties in the league helps alleviate that because Green Bay doesn't give up a lot of passing yards to tight ends.
Yeah, and that's true. The Saints at the Bucks. Who wins?
I'm going to go Tampa. Jameis Winston is just finding a way right now. Mm-hmm. I love that kid's moxie. And you have a close game. You got Jameis Winston at your helm. You feel like you got a chance. Like he's going to find a way to pull it out.
He's the ultimate. He's the ultimate.
He is such a fiery competitor. He plays with his hair on fire all the time. He doesn't look nonchalant. It's like he's focused. And besides the crab leg thing, which we always clown you for, he has been an awesome pro.
But if you look at him, he is every week he is studied and try to get better every single week. And boy, if there's one thing I know him and Mike Evans has that Cam and Benjamin don't have. They got rapport.
Lots of rapport.
He knows when he throws it at Mike Evans may come down with it. He may not. But they make sure they work together
and he
to
puts
get the team better.
But Mike Evans in spots to make plays.
Right. So, I'm going to go – who you going with?
I'm going Tampa Bay,
Tampa
man.
Bay?
Yeah.
I'm going with Tampa because I think they win this division. I think they win the South.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm going with L.A.
The next game, Cowboys at Giants, the big Sunday night game. You got 3 straight weeks of primetime Cowboys games. Get used to it. Who you got?
Oh man, I'm trying to find this.
Right now, 72% of users are picking the Cowboys to win, which I don't like. Who you got?
Cowboys.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going Cowboys.
Cowboys in the Meadowlands. This is a straight toss-up game. I'll take the Giants. I'll take the Giants this week. I think Eli Manning, OBJ make enough plays because they're not going to stop Zeke Elliott. There's no way. Nobody stops Zeke Elliott.
JPP's out. He's out the rest of the season. That hurts their defensive line. Don't forget, Vernon is an unbelievable player. I agree. But Janoris Jenkins, boy, I can't wait to see 88 score at least one on you because you stink. Absolutely a stinker. I would rather have James Bradbury than you in my secondary right now. I'm just saying, dude. I can't. I'm getting fired up for Janoris Jenkins because he called out Dak a couple weeks ago and Zeke. I can't wait for Sunday. I don't think anybody can stop Zeke. I don't think they can stop the offensive line. I look for Dak to have at least 33 touchdowns against that defense. I'm gonna go Cowboys big, 35-20. The Giants, and they can't run the ball. They cannot run the ball at all. So I'm going to go to Cowboys and win this game. We owe them one. Monday night game, the Ravens at the Patriots.
New England 7-point favorite. Without Gronkowski, they don't scare me. I like Baltimore in this game. I think Joe Flacco, he plays well against New England.
All right.
Always have, yeah, you're right.
So you're going Baltimore?
I'm taking Baltimore.
New England.
I'm going to go New England because I can't trust Joe Flacco. The difference is when Joe Flacco beat the Patriots before, he had a really good defense you could trust, Ed Reed and Ray Lewis. He doesn't have that anymore. He's got a good defense, don't get me wrong, but I don't think they can stop the Patriots, and especially Monday Night Football. I'm going to go to the Patriots in a big game, 35-24, something like that. But I see the Patriots win that game. So there's our picks for Week 14 in NFL. Let's go into our dummies of the week because I know we got some dummies to work on. The Joseph Randall dummies of the week. Because I know you guys got some dummies.
Joseph A. Randall.
Here we go. Who's there? It's the Joseph Randall, BSS Carolinas Dummy of the Week.
Why did I just give him the initial A? His middle name is it was probably start with an A.
J.R. Smith?
Joseph Randall.
Oh, no.
Anyway, Joseph Randall Dummy of the Week award goes to our very own Carolina Panthers, the coaching staff, Cam Newton. Just the way we played on Sunday, everybody can we can just pass this award around. Y'all can just take it home and share it between y'all for a night. It was inexcusable. It was dumb.
I agree. You got any?
You come back to me.
Come back to you? All right. I am going first and foremost to Colin Kaepernick. 1 of 5, 4 yards passing. 1 of 5 pass. He
More
had
attempts
more
than
attempts
yards.
than yards. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. 1 of 5. I know you were playing the snow, but dude, 1 of 5 for 4 yards?
He has never played it. Yes, he has. He's played some playoff games in the snow, and
Yes,
he's
he
had
has.
big playoff games in the snow. So, I don't know. Chicago's defense is really good, man. Don't sleep on Chicago's defense.
I know, but still, 4 yards? Come on, man. The next one, I have to, who posts there on our Facebook page, this Dallas Cowboys bandwagon train.
Yeah, I've been seeing that.
Yeah, that's not true. That's not true.
I posted that to the site, and I posted they left Charlotte, went right to Dallas.
Yeah,
they are on that Dallas bandwagon fan right now.
There's
They
no
by the groves.
No, there's no bandwagon. Hey, there's no bandwagon like Carolina Panthers bandwagons. The first one I have NFC East teams. All three of you for losing this past week, but the Cowboys. Congrats. I love it when you three lose. Jeff Fisher and the GM for getting contract extensions. I think we need to change this award to the Jeff Fisher Dummies of the Week.
He's nothing dumb about Jeff Fisher. He keep hustling the system and keeping a job, so he doing something
And
smart.
last but not least, all the Carolina Panthers this week, the Cam dress code, and Cam Newton. Each and every one of you for having this be an issue. This should not even be close to an issue. And, you're seeing what happens when you don't worry about, on the field and more off the field. That's my Dummies of the Week. You got any?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. It goes to I'm going to use Shaq's voice. JaVale McGee.
Leave JaVale alone. Shaq
Go ahead, Jamel McGee. I saw this one.
They were playing Phoenix, and one of the Golden State players, I can't see who it was at the free throw line. Yep. And he makes the free throw, and JaVale takes the ball, and he's ready to take it out, but he catches himself and runs down the court. And you see the whole Golden State bench laughing. Draymond and Steph are dying because they just know. They're like, boy, you're going to be on Shaq to the fool.
Shaq got you again.
Yeah,
he's doing it purposely?
Yeah.
He thought he got traded. That's what happened.
Oh, JaVale McGee.
He traded his basketball sense for the Shaq and the Fool
And
award.
you know what's funny, man? He can really help this team, man.
When?
He
can't.
I mean, he has the tools. I mean,
he's lost his
lost his
confidence.
tools. He left his tools in D.C. like 5 years ago.
That's where it all started. That's where his Shaq and the Fool was born.
Like Shaq destroyed this man's confidence by giving him back-to-back years of the Shaq and the Fool award. He ain't been the same player,
Stop
man.
doing it.
And you see Kendrick Perkins not even in the league no more because Kendrick Perkins
90% of that game, any sport, is confidence. Your belief in yourself. Because if you don't believe you can do it,
listen,
ain't nobody else gonna believe you can do it.
Ever since Roy Hibbert's wife left him for whatever,
for Paul George,
it's been so entirely different. Yes.
She didn't leave him for Paul George. Paul George ain't with that girl.
Paul George did some things with her.
Yeah. So, all right. Was that
over
it
bros.
for your Dummies?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Let's go into cash money players of the week.
Believe it, please. You already smell me, man. I smell like money. I smell green. Team invasion, daddy. Southern smoke.
All right. Who's your cash money players of the week?
Matthew Stafford, 341 yards passing, 2 TDs, helped carry my fantasy football team in the final week of the regular season. I was already in the playoffs, but I didn't want to go into the playoffs on a losing note. So thank you, Matthew Stafford.
All right.
And I feel like I want to give LeBron James some props because he's broken another record or something, but I don't know. Russell Westbrook, 6 straight triple-doubles.
That's mine. Yeah, Russell Westbrook.
That was yours?
He's going to keep being mine, too, until this tear is over with.
Listen,
he is the man.
The next guy I wanted to say, for me, Warriors Klay Thompson for scoring 60 in 29 minutes versus the Pacers.
And 11 dribbles.
Right. 11 dribbles. I'm going to ask it now. Which one is more impressive to do? Don't forget, Westbrook had a triple-double in less than 30 minutes the other night. Klay Thompson scored 60 in 29. Which one's harder?
Scoring 60 points.
In 29 minutes? It's harder to get a triple-double?
He hit 20.
A triple-double.
He went 21 to 33 shots.
Well,
a triple-double,
a couple years ago, Kevin Durant had a triple-double in 27. So,
guys get
you think triple-doubles easier?
If you're dominating the ball, like Russell Westbrook dominates the basketball.
He has the ball in his hand the whole 48 minutes.
Yeah, him getting a triple-double in 20 however many minutes it was, is not a big feat for me.
I would think the triple-double was harder.
And the only downside to it.
But getting open to get up 33 quality shots and to be able to knock down 21 of them?
I think triple-double is harder because I think you can score. I think if somebody really put their mind to scoring 60, I think you could see it more. I mean, I could see Kyrie Irving scoring 60 in 29 minutes.
Not 29. Not Kyrie.
Yeah, I can see Kyrie scoring that fast.
You know what kind of zone you have to be in to put up 60.
And you got to remember Clay at the two-guard position. He doesn't have the best handles. He's not athletic.
Well, when you only got to touch the ball 11 times and you just, 11 dribbles.
Yeah, he's working hard on the offensive end to get open like Reggie Miller did, like Rip Hamilton did, and he's knocking down shots. And what he's supposed to do.
And to do it through three.
You need to be able to shoot threes, though, to score 60 and 29.
Yeah. That's why he was confident when he said, KD coming over ain't going to affect for me.
That's what I said.
I'm paid to shoot the ball.
That's what I was trying to tell people. He does. That's what I was trying to tell people.
The problem with them is defensively, but, because if they're not making threes, they look awful.
But, I mean, they put up 142 without overtime.
No, I know.
The other night. That's insane.
That's crazy.
142?
That's crazy. But, no, I can see both sides of it. I could see LeBron scoring 60 if he wanted to score 60.
If he was really going to be aggressive.
If Carmelo wanted to score 60, he scored 60.
I can see Carmelo doing it. See, with LeBron, he's going to have to hit some threes, too.
Yeah.
And his three-point shooting has gotten worse, honestly.
But LeBron ain't greedy like that, man.
Right. His game.
He doesn't want to shoot the ball 30, 35 times.
Right.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's not his game.
If some of these players want to score 60, I think they could score 60 a lot easier than we think.
Kevin Durant can score 60.
Right.
But a lot of times these guys score these big numbers and it's in losing efforts. John Wall.
Look at John Wall the other night. He scored 52. I think he
Carl
scored
Anthony
60
Towns, his 47 the other night. They lost that game.
But we're talking 29 minutes.
Right.
30 minutes is hard to do.
Like Klay Thompson, if you let him get it going, he could score 100 points. I think that's the only guy in the league that could probably score 100 in a game. He still has a record with 37 in a quarter.
He did it twice.
So we know he can get the buckets.
See, I always thought if somebody can score over 80, it'd be Durant. Durant has that type of game, too.
But Durant ain't the marksman.
No, he's not the marksman.
That
Klay Thompson is
like Klay comes off a screen, he's ready to fire. He doesn't even have to be all the way set.
But Durant gets to the basket. Durant gets to that free throw line.
Not like that. Durant rather shoot the ball.
The only one I see that could even do it is Steph Curry, maybe, because he could get hot with threes. Look in the league, who really shoots threes better? I mean, even close to
nobody in
Klay Thompson.
I mean, he and Klay are neck and neck.
And there's nights Klay looks the better 3-point shooter.
Right, but you look at the rest of the NBA. Who else shoots threes anywhere close to the way Thompson and Curry shoots threes?
No one.
I mean, Paul George, no.
J.J. Redick, maybe.
Leonard.
J.J. Redick comes off screens. He gets an open look. He's going to knock it down more times than not.
But there's not really 3-point shooters like there used to be.
Like Kyrie Irving is a hell of a shooter.
But not 3-point shooter like that, right?
He can shoot it. But he's more taking to the whole boogie on you taking.
I mean, I'm talking about like Craig Hodges was a 3-point shooter.
You mean like marksman specialist.
Right.
Like,
but
that's
Reggie Miller, Reggie Miller, those guys were, they shoot a three, it's going in.
That would be Klay.
I mean, who else shoots a three?
But Clay's also pretty damn
not Ray Allen.
He's also pretty damn streaky,
Devin
too.
Booker. Devin Booker has
there's a good
like him.
shot.
Devin Booker's good. All right, that's about it.
I wish we would have drafted him. I don't know what the hell
I wish the
Frank committed.
We had him. We had him right there in the draft. We had him.
We let Booker go.
And we didn't take him.
That's the name to watch out for.
The Pistons
Booker.
didn't take him.
Yeah, watch Booker keep scoring.
We took Stanley Johnson. Now he's in the doghouse for some odd reason.
He's about to be in the D League.
Yep.
Yeah, what is up with that?
Moving to the rest of my money players of the week, cash money. Alabama linebacker Reuben Foster wins the Buckets Award for best linebacker. 4th Alabama player to win this award. Cowboys are clinching a playoff spot. We're in the playoffs. Le'Veon Bell, 182 yards versus the Giants. Khalil Mack extends his sack streak to 7 games. Larry Fitzgerald passes Chris Carter and Marvin Harrison to move into 3rd all-time in receptions. Big ups to him. Chiefs Eric Berry had a pick 6 and a pick 2 versus the Falcons. And Dak and Zeke are the top 2 Pro Bowl vote getters in the NFL. Only 2 players with 600,000 votes
Them
plus.
Cowboy fans, them damn bandwagon fans that were on that train that I posted
don't
on the video,
give
they cast the votes.
Don't give me that baloney. Don't give me that baloney, dude. Whatever. We know better than that. Moving right fast, the NBA. There's some good games. Blazers and Grizzlies tonight. Warriors at Jazz. Spurs at Bulls. Friday night, you got the Raptors at Celtics. Rockets at Thunder. Saturday, you got the Warriors at Grizzlies.
Rockets Thunder.
Watch
That's
that
going to be
one. Rockets Thunder will be a great game. Pelicans at Clippers. Anthony Davis at the Clippers. Sunday, you got Celtics at Thunder. Monday, you got the Blazers at Clippers. That could be a great one. Grizzlies at Cavs on Tuesday. Warriors at Pelicans, Pelicans beat the Warriors one time already. Thunder at Blazers. Wednesday, you got the Cavs at Grizzlies, Thunder at Jazz, and Celtics at Cavs. No, Bulls, excuse me. College football real fast. Oregon hired South Florida coach Willie Taggart as head coach in 1 year. He went 10-2.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. He's going to have all the funding. He's just going to have to recruit and make Oregon a powerhouse again.
He coached at Stanford when Andrew Luck was there. I'm not crazy about hiring a guy to lead your program that coached 1 year in Division I, and he's now coach of your league, or your team. And then Baylor hired Temple head coach Matt Rule as new coach.
Way to go, Baylor.
I think it's a good move for them. Let's go into 2 words.
And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for ya.
All right, 2 words. Nationals gunning for both. I'm going to take this back. Nationals gunning for Andrew McCutchen. Chris Sale signed with the Red Sox. Or just traded.
Oh, man. Need something. They need something to make an impact. Andrew McCutchen would definitely help out.
Once again, oh, man. Andrew McCutchen there. Whew.
I'm going to say, God, why can't I think of his name? For the Nationals.
Jason Worth?
Nope. No, he's gone. Their star.
Bryce Harper?
Bryce Harper.
I think it's a Harper recruiting tool to keep him in Washington.
Harper wants to come to New York, but I don't know if we want to pay him $400 million over 10 years. 10, 15 years, because last year's numbers don't scream $400 million worth of baseball player to me. Just saying. You can go look at the stats. 260 batting average, only 24 home runs, 75, 80 RBI or something like that?
Yep.
That's not $400 million worth of baseball, folks.
I'm going to say, Seahawks safety Earl Thomas talking about retirement after first half injury. Says thanks for the prayers, breaks bone in his leg.
Real talk. Like, we know the game is physical, and you start getting a few injuries. Was Earl Thomas over the past couple of years has had injuries starting to pile up on him. That's real talk. That's like, I've done enough. I've won a Super Bowl. I've gotten the contract I wanted. This game has provided for me. Maybe it's time for me to go home.
Raw emotion. It was an emotional tweet. I mean, he'll be back. He'll be back and ready to go next season.
Bad sight, dude. When he broke that leg, whew.
I mean, and it was because his own player ran into him.
Cam Chancellor.
Yeah.
Couple I've got here. No, can't remember that one. Where was it? What's his name? The punter, Marquette King from Oakland. I'm the most swaggiest person in the world. I love this kid, dude.
Hyped punter. Dude, you're a punter. Stop.
Why? Why?
Stop.
Wait a minute. No, how is this fair for a punter not showing emotion, but Cam Newton can do this all the time? Now we got a punter doing it and it's not okay? I want to see this guy.
Oh, well, let him show some emotion, then let somebody come and knock him off his feet and not have him look for a flag for roughing the punter.
All right. Roughing the punter. Oh, come on. He gets fouled down.
He hit me. I'm a punter.
I'm
not even a real football player.
He got flagged this weekend for dancing.
Because he he was grabbing his junk like he was Von Miller or somebody. And then tried to blame it on the dude that was behind him laying on the ground like, oh, so you snitched on me. No, that camera that's focused on your dumb behind snitched on you.
That was funny. Did you get one?
No, I like
him.
I like his bravado. I like the swag. He's a punter, so we don't.
I think it's great, dude. That he's an athletic punter.
Then go play an athletic position besides punter.
Did he? He's had to have played different positions.
No, he did. I can't remember where, but I know he did. Growing belief 49ers will fire GM Trent Baalke after the season.
Should have happened. Should have already happened. I know that's 3 words. But look what he did. He couldn't get along with Jim Harbaugh, who was the best coach y'all had since
Bill Walsh.
Mariucci. Mariucci was a good coach for them. He didn't win this all, but he was a good coach for them. He got y'all to the Super Bowl, and you let him go over a contract dispute? Really? And you bring in, who did they hire last year? Plummer? The plumber? I forgot his damn name. The offensive line coach who knew nothing about offensive football. They made him the head coach.
Yeah.
And then this year you went and go get Chip Kelly, who gutted a franchise with very good players that was making playoffs and put them back.
You talking about Tom Sula?
Tom Sula, that was the thing.
Yeah,
the cracking plumber.
He should have been gone.
Yeah, I agree.
I know it's 2 words. I'm gonna go 3 also, as they should.
Unemployment line, dude. That's all I got to say. Real fast, 2 Yankees signing. They signed Matt Holliday and Aroldis Chapman to a 5-year, $86 million deal.
I kind of figured, that was all the talk anyway. Like, we had just loaned Chapman out to the Cubs. We got back a couple of great picks, and we knew we were going to get Chapman back in the offseason.
And
that was the whole plan.
Add to it, Chapman deal includes no trade for 3 years and cannot be sent to any California team.
Nice. We don't want to send you nowhere. You keep hurling at 100 miles an hour and shutting down teams.
And giving up home runs.
Hey, it doesn't matter. He might give up 1, but he's going to get more outs than he gives up. He was clutch for the Cubs in the postseason. Let me tell you.
What you got?
We're back.
You're a Yankees fan,
yeah.
too?
Yes. Yeah. Let's go, Yankees. The Evil Empire. Evil Empire. Let's go. We back.
Yeah, you got a long way to go, buddy.
It can only take 1 season. 1 season.
Red Sox trade for Chris Sale.
Doesn't matter. You lost your heart and soul of your franchise.
Yeah. No, he's coming back.
Who?
You didn't see the tweet?
Who, Big Papi?
He said he might come back for another season.
He ain't coming back.
Please.
And they're getting ready to sign somebody, so it'll be all right.
Who cares? That's my 2 words for the Red Sox. Who cares? I hate the Red Sox.
I hate the Blue Sox.
Hype. Super hype. Because the Yankees are not back yet. They got a long way to go. Dodgers want Kenley Jansen back, but not as the Aroldis Chapman price. Said the Dodgers are not willing to go that high.
Dodgers have financial moves they have to consider. They have $204 million already assigned to their cap number. Like, they have to figure some things out. That damn, what's his name? Crawford?
Carl Crawford.
Carl Crawford deal is killing you guys
comes off
right now.
This season, I thought it came off.
The Adrian Gonzalez deal is still huge on your contract. We all know what Clayton Kershaw is getting. It's a couple of bad deals right now that's sitting on your roster that's really hurting you. Once y'all get that situated, then you'll be fine. Y'all be good to go. And, Jansen pitched well. He should want to go and make every dollar he can make.
Oh, I think we'll be left in the cold because the Malicone went to the Giants. I think he might go to Miami is the place I think he'll end up because it's where Manley's at. What's yours, too?
Pass. I have nothing.
Please come back. Please come back. 6 words. WWE TLC this past weekend.
High action. I love when WWE has high action going on. I really love Charlotte Flair. That's my girl, man. That's my new side piece. Charlotte Flair is my new side piece.
I hear you. Mm-hmm.
We got to replace Ronda Rousey this time.
James Ellsworth.
Christ. Jeez.
If y'all don't know who James, Google James Ellsworth.
Yeah, just look for no chins.
Yeah.
I will say a solid Daniel Bryan, which is a D- player. So there you go. Solid Daniel Bryan is what the pay-per-view was. Tiger Woods finishes 15th at the first tournament back from injury.
Welcome back, Tiger. Can you play all year? Can you win a major? Golf needs you. Their ratings need you. Their ratings are terrible.
Win something.
Right. Yeah, keep talking. Let's see. Let's move on to this. Dodgers, Dave Roberts asking Puig to lose weight. He loves good Latin food.
Not mad. You've already given Yasiel Puig a ton of money. He needs to pay for his play.
Drama king. That's always something with him.
Dude, who doesn't? Some good Latin food. I love good Latin food.
I do too.
But I need to work out too. All right, let's. Kimber Walker on Hornets podcast says he takes pride in being the leader of the team, leads by example.
It shows. You see this guy in the fourth quarter. You see the energy he plays with, especially in the offensive end. We need buckets because our $125 million player is gun shy. Kimber Walker, it shows.
Anything?
UConn tough. I like all those UConn guards, man. Kemba's tough, man.
Keep it going.
UConn tough, baby.
I would say
agree.
Bon Voyage.
You got any Bon Voyages?
As always, this week's episodes of BSS Carolinas. Thank you for tuning in. You can always catch us on BSS Carolinas at iHeartRadio, iTunes, Stitcher, Spreaker, our Facebook page, Breakdown Sports Show, the Breakdown Sports Show website. You can find me at Robertson T. Bobby. You can find the show at BSS Carolinas. We always want to hear from you, and thank you always for listening in, even if we get on your nerves.
Absolutely. Got any?
With me, as always, man. Pleasure to be here. Glad you guys added me to the crew, especially with the group photos we took last week and now on the website, which is cool. Like I said, man, just happy to be here, man. Glad I'm part of this machine here we got going. It's dope.
He's saying Bon Voyage to the interim tag that was in front of his name.
That's right.
Is he?
I don't know. He keeps talking about James Ellsworth.
I've made some questionable remarks today. I know.
He has. He's part of the crew, so get to know him well, Mr. 315. A couple of things I got. Mickie James signs a multi-year deal with WWE and will be featured on SmackDown.
I liked her. I always liked her too.
Jeff Fisher and Les Snead have toxic relationship. Fisher's comments Tuesdays pissed off the Rams exec. So see where that goes after the season. Houston to hire Alabama OC Lane Kiffin as new coach. See if that happens. A couple other news stories. Giants signed Mark Melicone to a 4-year, $62 million deal. Ian Desmond signs the Rockies 5 years, $70 million. Anybody need to be a baseball player? Do it now. Cubs acquire two-time All-Star closer Wade Davis from Royals for Jorge Soler. Dodgers re-sign Rich Hill to a 3-year, $48 million deal. Bucks wide receiver Cecil Shorts tore all ligaments in his knee.
Ouch.
He's probably done.
His career is done. You don't tear all your ligaments and come back.
He tore all his ligaments. The Giants' 6-game winning streak is done. Boyle suspended 1 game Rondo after he had a heated exchange with coach.
That's crazy. Rondo is always having heated exchanges with coaches.
But he keeps getting a place to go. JPP to miss the rest of the season. Nick Mangold to miss the rest of the season. And lastly, Leonard Fournette to enter the NFL draft.
Leonard Fournette is still ranked very high. He's going to be a pretty good pro. I don't trust it.
He's going to be a really good pro, man. I like him. All right.
He'll be injury prone.
You guys got anything else?
No, sir.
As always, sports is life.
And you can catch us anywhere. Have a great week in sports.